Tao and Tantra created by our own experience as a couple. When we start living more together, because in the beginning we're traveling and being in different places, but then we start living together, and then I could experience more Atiti with his practice, and he has a daily practice which comes from the Taoist methods. So for me, slowly I started seeing how helpful this practice was for him and for us as a couple. It was like putting together one and two, and like bringing two different big traditions to kind of help each other. And that was like, as the time were passing, we would see more and more how that was helpful for us, and then we decided to try to bring them together.
And the tantric part of that, because as she was saying, with my Taoist foundation, I was able to create sort of an environment for us that probably hadn't been there for me in relationships, and I think it was new for her. So then that foundation helped to bring the tantric aspect in, which was more subjective and more ritualistic, and more, for us anyway, it was more spiritual, more ethereal. So we had these really grounded structures that I was using. For me, as a man, that was really important to have that I brought to something that was a lot less structured and a lot more about intuition and really feeling deeply into how we relate and why. So, and as she was saying, we started to see how these two things coming together were really needed in our relationship, and started to really pay attention to what was working and why it was working.
So in a way, we just tested in our relationship, and then we start putting this work together and start combining the techniques and creating the workshops. I think that's the basic. We have been experiencing it.
We've been living it, and now we're codifying it and making it into modules. What we want to offer to people.